Most relationships don't end in one big explosion. They end in a slow drift, built from small mistakes nobody noticed until it was too late. Today we're breaking down the biggest relationship mistakes couples make, the ones that quietly do the most damage. Mistake 1, letting the small things go. The good morning texts, the compliments, the little check-ins, they don't feel important, so they quietly disappear. But those small things were never small. They were the daily proof that you were still paying attention to each other.
No.
When they stop, nothing dramatic happens right away. The relationship just gets quieter and colder. Mistake 2, avoiding hard conversations. Bringing up a problem feels risky, so it feels easier to just let it go. But unspoken problems don't disappear. They stack up until one small thing sets off a fight that was never really about that one thing. Couples who last aren't the ones who avoid
I've
conflict.
been thinking about what you said yesterday, and I think we need to make some changes around here. So let me know if you agree with my plan.
They're the ones who learn to have the hard conversation early while it's still small. Mistake 3, keeping score. Tracking who did more, who apologized last, who's winning the relationship. Keeping score turns a partner into an opponent. And you can't feel close to someone you're quietly competing with.
That is not a real game.
Real partnership means letting go of the tally and focusing on solving problems together instead. Mistake 4, neglecting physical affection. Not just romance, simple things like a hand on the shoulder, a hug hello, sitting close. Physical touch is one of the simplest ways bodies say, I'm still here, and it fades fast when life gets busy. Rebuilding it doesn't require big gestures. It just requires remembering to reach out. Mistake 5, prioritizing everything else first. Work, friends, hobbies, stress, all valid, but when they always come first, the relationship quietly comes last. Time isn't the real issue. Priority is. People find time for what they've decided actually matters. Even small protected time together sends the message, you still matter most. Mistake 6.
How many times do I have to tell you? This is completely unacceptable. I expect a full explanation.
You never help around here lands very differently than can you help me with this? Criticism attacks character. A request focuses on the actual behavior, and it's far easier to hear. Small changes in how you ask can completely change whether your partner hears you or shuts down. Mistake 7, assuming instead of asking. We assume we know what our partner thinks, feels, or needs, and we're often wrong.
Have you decided what you want to have for dinner tonight?
Real understanding requires actually asking, not guessing based on old patterns. Curiosity keeps you accurate. Assumptions quietly build distance. Mistake 8, letting resentment build silently. Staying quiet to keep the peace often just delays an explosion. Unspoken resentment doesn't fade. It leaks out sideways in sarcasm, distance, or sudden anger over small things. Naming resentment early, calmly, is uncomfortable.
I'm so glad that is finally
but
over.
it's far less damaging than letting it quietly rot the relationship. Mistake 9, forgetting to be friends. Somewhere between schedules and responsibilities, some couples stop actually enjoying each other. The couples who last keep making room for fun, humor, and shared interests, not just logistics. Friendship is the foundation romance is built on. Without it, the relationship runs on fumes. Mistake 10, waiting too long to repair. Every couple hits rough patches, but waiting for things to just get better rarely works. The couples who recover aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who repair early, before distance becomes permanent. A small effort to reconnect made early is worth more than a perfect apology made too late. None of these mistakes are fatal on their own. It's the accumulation and the silence around them that quietly does the damage. The good news? Every single one of these is fixable, starting the moment you decide to pay attention again.